It's about sunrise here in Wells, BC this morning, and we are all waking up to the horrific reality of the story from Tumbler Ridge that a lot of us are very disturbed by, very upset about. I just want to, before I say anything, just send my solidarity and love to everybody in Tumbler Ridge. Let you know that we do care about you. BC has your back. We're thinking about you. We're talking about you. We wish we could do more right now. I know this first few days there's not much we can do from a distance, but reach out to you and let you know how much we care. So I'm going to put this on my brand new channel, the Joey Only Show. I feel like I'm probably better in the politics, ideas, news category now that we're out of the emergency. You can see our beautiful pink sunrise this morning. I think there's 10 people in Tumbler Ridge who won't see that beautiful sunrise today. And I'm fundamentally disturbed by the event being a mountain town, although we're not that close to Tumbler. I mean, we're like 200 plus kilometers away by way of Crow. It's the same sort of place here. We got a mine, we got a school. Don't have that many people. We mostly know each other. We feel your community. There's some things that are being said today that I just find really upsetting. First of all, we don't have official word on who the shooter is yet, so please stop posting photos around of who you think it is. I've seen the Facebook profile of the suspect myself, but again, the profile I seen was someone linked to Ontario, not to... So let's not speculate, because whoever's photo that is, if you're sending the wrong one around, you might ruin their fucking life. Okay? It's not a fucking joke. It's not a fucking game. Guess who the suspect is. They will tell us in time. And maybe it'll be the person we suspect. And if so, that's horrible. And if not, that's horrible too. So, first of all, let's not be doing that shit. Let's not be guessing. Second thing I want to say, let's not use an event like this immediately to try to establish your political line. Like right away, I started hearing people comment on my posts. Well, this is even people suggesting the government orchestrated this so that people, they could come take your guns. Like, fuck people. We don't even know what happened. We don't know where they got the weapon from. We don't know the age of the person. I think it's probably pretty reliable that some family members were killed, some teachers were killed, some students were killed. That's about what we actually know right now. So, just to try to, immediately make it about your gun control issue, it's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting, okay? And it's disgusting the other way, too. If right away your attitude is like, well, how did that kid get that gun? If you think that this is an example, immediately you should jump on to talk about why we need more gun control, fuck you, too. Stop using these kids' death for your shit. Other thing I want to say is the transphobia going around right now makes me violently fucking ill. We don't know who the shooter is, but let's suppose it was a kid. Just because they were wearing a dress, that's what's reported. Maybe it was a boy wearing a dress. That doesn't mean they're transgendered. If I put a dress on, I am not transgendered for wearing a dress. Okay, I know a lot of you don't understand that shit. So, I don't know. Even if they were wearing a dress and it was a man, we don't know that they're transgendered. Secondly, beating up on the topic about it as if whoa. I heard someone say, it's another transgendered mass shooting. Fucking 98% of the mass shootings are done by white fucking straight men. 98% in North America. You can't fucking change that reality. That's the truth. As true as that sunrise is rising right there. Extremist, right-wing men tend to always be the ones... I got a grater coming at me. Tend to always be the ones who are responsible for these kinds of horrific crimes. If it's not that case this time, that would be a shocking irregularity, first of all. Secondly, what kind of horrific life did this young person have before they went out and shot a bunch of people? I'm going to tell you something I've never told anybody. This was before school shootings. When I was in grade 10, I was getting bullied so hard in school by people pushing me into lockers and calling me a fag. I was getting bullied so hard, and then I was getting picked on by the school principal too. Fucking Jan Holt. That's right. Everywhere I went, that woman was on me like goddamn. And of course I was an angry kid because I had a violent piece of shit dad who spent part of my childhood in jail. And there was a time where I actually thought about bringing the gun to school and fucking shooting Miss Holt. It would have been before any of that shit ever happened. It would have been like 1994. Never would have heard of something like that before. They would have said, wow, a kid brought a gun to school. That's never happened. Of course, not long after we did have those Columbine massacres and this started becoming a thing. But the point is, further ostracizing me and punishing me and making me hate the world more at that point wouldn't have produced a better outcome. In fact, it would have more likely guaranteed that I would go and do exactly that horrific thing. So, do you get what I'm trying to say here? Is if you actually want to stop violence in schools, what you need to stop doing is gaslighting children who have mental health issues. How many more kids out there today are struggling with their identity and are seeing this shit right now? What's that do to them? What does that make them feel about themselves, their life? You want to cut down people going out in a blaze of glory? Give them a way out. And the way out is with compassion, with love, with solidarity, with showing up, with caring. Not with gaslighting and making shit up. Oh, it's another transgendered shooting. So A, we don't know that. B, every fucking time there's been a mass shooting lately, someone's turned up to say it's trans, when the fucking Charlie Kirk was shot, they said, oh, the transgendered kid shot Charlie Kirk. It was like the first fucking thing I heard. First thing I heard. Spread lies around. Try to use it for your own politics. Your politics of hate, your politics of gun control. Either side, I don't care if you're pro-gun or anti-gun. If you're using an event like this to fucking get on your pedestal within 2 hours of the fucking thing happening, fuck you. Fucking children are dead. People are dead. Teachers are dead. Families are crying, broken, waking up today to this sunrise with their entire world fucking shattered. And you're going to stand there and sit there on Facebook, talk about, well, I think transgender kids did it. Well, the government's trying to take our guns. Oh, it was a big conspiracy. Anyways, my love to everybody out there. Whoever this young person was, whatever their story is, I feel awful for them. That poor kid honestly thought the best thing they could do to fix their problems was to get back at the people who are causing them pain. And that's awful. That's someone who lived in a state of absolute fucking horror. And I have a hard time hating on even the killer, knowing what a fucking terrible journey they must have been experiencing. And if the one thing we can do to make sure that our youth are safe in the future is when we see those kids, do something for them. Sorry, Tumbler Ridge. BC strong. Joey out.